This video will demonstrate the test and reset capability of the crude oil and brine sensor in combination with the flashing LED indicator, and also will show the ability of the sensor to detect both produced water or brine and in this case naphtha contaminated with a little bit of crude oil. First of all, the test capability. When we push the button, the test button, which is located at the bottom of the faceplate, we get a flashing indication, and that tells us that the batteries are sufficiently charged. The wiring between the flasher and the sensor is completely intact and ready to go. Now we're going to trigger the sensor by putting it into produced water. And you can see we get almost an immediate indication of a leak. When we pull the sensor out, the flasher remains latched in the alarm position so that if somebody were to arrive, say a day or two after an event, there's no possibility that the leak will be missed. Now, as soon as we get the flasher out of the brine, we can push the same test button down here, and now it acts as a reset button. Since the sensor is high and dry, well, it's wet but not completely dry, when we let go of the button, the system resets. Now we'll repeat the same test. This time we're going to dip it into naphtha. Takes a little bit longer because the naphtha is not conductive, but as soon as the hydrocarbon portion of the sensor is activated, you can see we get an alarm. This time when we pull it out, however, it'll stay latched indefinitely, but if we try to reset it, there's no reset capability until the naphtha has evaporated. And depending on what the test fluid is, naphtha might take 5 to 10 minutes to reset. Something like a crude oil would take a lot longer. And until that evaporation has been completed or the sensor has been cleaned with a naphtha soak, the reset button has no effect. But as soon as it is clean, then reset will put it back into its normal operating condition.